Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Wednesday, June the 11th, 2025. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon here in Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm at work today. It's kind of overcast. It looks like it might storm again. Let's see. It has been sunny and nice all day. And my collar's all flipped up. But, you know, hey, that's just me, right? So, let's see how warm it is. 93 degrees, yay. The other day it said it was like 68, but I still didn't ever believe that. We got up in the 80s that day. I don't even remember when that was. But anyway, today is Wednesday, which means it is Wednesday Wipeout, where we are doing a year of dishcloths from this book that is an Annie's Crochet product. But I ordered mine online from Amazon, and I got mine a couple of dollars cheaper, and maybe next day or 2 days shipping, whatever it was at that time. So this book is written by Maggie Weldon, and there are patterns in here by several people, not just Maggie. But it is a year of dishcloths. We're choosing where Laura of Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, hey Laura, is drawing a new dishcloth each week for us to present to you next week. So I will put the link below to her new video that came out today showing you what she is making or what she drew for us to make this upcoming week, and we'll come to and show you that for next week. So to me today, I owe you one from last week. So this week is week 37 and week 38 reveal of the dishcloths that I've made from this from her drawing. And then also on her videos, if you will, go watch that video and you'll see everybody's beautiful projects at the end. I didn't get this one in this week, even though I did send the one for last week, but then I didn't do a video. So yeah. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my returning subscribers. Thank you for joining me today. If you decide to join us in the Year of Dishcloths, you can order your own book. We are well into closing. We've only got 3 or 4 left before we start the fall drawings. We are a season ahead so that we can do things ahead of time for gifts or markets or whatever we'll be doing. So anyway, the first one is, I'm trying to not sew anyway as much, but it's not happening, is it? If you'd like to join us, please, if you're making these, please feel free to post your beautiful pictures on Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast Facebook page, link below as always, and just show us whatever you're working on. It doesn't have to be dishcloths. Anything you're working on, post it there for me and for everybody else to see. I haven't seen that many of anybody else's work here lately, so please share with us. We sure do love seeing all the work. So today I am showing you week 37. First of all, which was summer shales with all my southern, and it was supposed to look like this. Hang on one second. So summer shales, this is what it was supposed to look like, and it has each row you're restarting with your colors and everything. I wanted to go something more summery to me. Now this is summer, like summer fruits and stuff, but to me summer is more about beachy, sandy, beach type colors. So the colors I chose to go with, this one is Summer Shells was written by Maggie Weldon. I haven't even been measuring mine lately, but I did use a 5mm hook, and I had a problem with this one. I don't know what happened, because I followed the pattern to a T, and I don't know if it's just drawing, but look at this. It looks like a warped record or something. It looks like a record that got that got left in the sun or something. I don't really know. It won't straighten out. And if you saw my picture on Laura's, I mean, look at it. It's really, really cattywampus. Look, there's like extra gaps over in this corner and down the sides, even though I followed the instructions. Now when you lay it down, it doesn't look like that, but still, I don't know what happened to it. I usually have a lot better luck than that, right? If not, I fake it till I make it, right? I mean, you know, this side looks like it got too many stitches down the side, but I don't know. Got my 17 chain drying hook. This one might just go to the yard to wash cars with. No, I mean, it's still squishy and soft, and it is 100% cotton, so if nothing else, I'm going to use it as a hot pad for to set stuff on. Not necessarily to grab anything out of the oven, because look, you got you got some stuff there. But I may double it and put it on the thing to set hot stuff on. And I may use it to wash dishes, I don't know. I doubt I use any of these. Maybe, maybe not. I can give my daughter first choice, I guess. And my mama. So there's that one. Summer shells. The colors I used were, I tried to go with the beachy scene, the aquas. Now, as far as the shells go, they turned out pretty. It all turned out pretty, but it was really weird construction, for real. And then I wanted to do something else with shells, but then it wasn't close enough together to call it a dishcloth. So I used those colors, and I used the H 5mm hook. The colors I used were, I love this yarn, I love this cotton, Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton and turquoise. I love this cotton in aqua ombre. And then also, I had a cone of this from way back when. Don't know if it's Peaches and Cream, Hobby Lobby's craft, I see the label just clear as day. Anyway, I don't know where this cotton came from, but it is just a kind of a light aqua, I guess, that I got at some point. Crafter's Secret. No, I don't know. Hobby Lobby doesn't have their cones anymore. That just kills me. I can't believe that. So I had to go to Walmart to get a cone of white last week, a couple weeks ago. So those are the colors I used. And like I said, I tried to go with the whole beachy scene, you know, and even the back has a pretty pattern on it. Not too bad. But the front definitely didn't turn out like it should. I don't know. Like I say, I don't usually have that bad of luck with stuff. But that one looks like a whole extra hump right there. But it does look like I did something. There's something going on here. Did everybody else have this gap right here on the end of the, because each row, I'm going to give this one away a little bit. Each row, you start over here and you work this way. And then you cut it and you start here and work that way. It was a lot of work. So all those ends. I didn't really weave in the ends. I really just kind of tried to go over them in the back. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's just not laying like it should. Other than that, it's really squishy and soft. And my choice of colors didn't come through like I wanted them to, but they're still pretty. So that's the first one. That was week 37, called Summer Shells. And then the next one that I didn't get, well, this is the one for this week that she drew last week. Is called Flag. Yeah, I stuck more to this one because, you know, there's only one type of American flag, right? I also used 5mm hook on this one, size H, 5mm. So this one is also by Maggie Weldon. And I didn't get my stars on it, and I just now realized that I didn't even tie in my end. But there it is. I'm going to get my stars on it. I meant to do it last night. Or this morning, but then I just kept laying there for the snooze button. I try to get 45 minutes to an hour in crocheting in the morning, because I'm just really not going to feel like it at night. And now that it's gotten hotter, I just go in and get in front of the fan and shed my clothes. So there's Flag. except I didn't get the stars on there, but I will. Is that the right side? But it wasn't too bad. I just carried this up the side instead of cutting it each time too, or down that way. It starts at the top. So there's flag. I used, I had a, I don't know if this color is the curry that I used on my last market bag cow, but I just had a tiny little ball of that left. So that's what I used for the edge, the outer edge. And then I use a Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton in red. This is, instead of carrying that big, huge, the new cone with me, I kind of just rolled some off on here on the that white cone, and I got that from Walmart. And I think those cones are only about $9. So it's not too bad for a whole cone. Because I think when I bought them at Hobby Lobby and Michael's or Joann's, they were $12 and $13 maybe. I'm not sure. So, this is the Walmart brand. No, it's not. Maybe peaches and cream. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I just rolled some off of that. So there's the white. And then the blue must come from Michael's. Let's see, loops and threads, classic cotton, 120 yards, 2.5 ounces, 109 meters, 70.9 grams. And it is midnight blue. I was going to use a denim, but then I thought this was probably closer to it. So yeah. And that one, like I say, is loops and threads. And it is 100% cotton. And I used an H hook on this one. So when I get the, maybe I can get the stars on there before I send it to Hoochie Coo next week. Hoochie Coo. Laura, Mad Mimi's crocheting for me. So we only have 3 or 4 weeks left in the summer edition. So she has drawn this week for next week. So I do have the colors I want to use for that. And I may shift it up. She said something during her video that made me think I want to change mine up a little bit. Because I have my perfect, but I may do what's in there. I don't know. You never know about me. So anyway, go look at Laura's video. Go watch Laura's video. I will put the link below for that. If you decide, like I said, to do one of your own, please post it in Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast Facebook group and send it to Laura so she can put it in her slideshow for next week. And I know I wanted to get a full video out yesterday, but I'm not sure that's well, duh. That didn't happen. But I've got it all together and I've got my list done. So I'm ready just whenever I am ready. Me and Mom and them went and run around yesterday a little bit. So that's what happened there. And Mama, we haven't been doing a lot of run around lately. So that was a good day. Anyway, that's it for Wednesday Wipeout. And I will see you guys and gals in a few days. And keep watching, and hopefully I'll bring something. I've got something really cute coming up, 2 or 3 cute things that I'm really loving working on. And I will see you in a day or 2. Love y'all. Have a good evening.